Hey everybody, I hope you're having a good afternoon. I'm going to show some really cool stuff. I picked up this file organizer to keep all the art I'm going to show in today, so I highly recommend getting one of those if you have anything that can store flat. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for checking it out. I call this creation the Warbird. It primarily uses pieces of a tuna pouch as well as the lid of a yogurt container, and it got its name from the helmet on top of its head, kind of looking like a military helmet. The overall shape of the bird is supposed to represent maybe the bird in flight or its wings stretched open, and the bottom of the bird being its tail. So trying to make it look more three-dimensional in a two-dimensional sphere. The next one up is Popeye the Sailor Man inspired. I love 1930s cartoons and vintage cartoons in general, with Popeye being one of the most well-known and beloved. I used the coffee stir for the wood pieces and Sharpie over top of that. The tan texture is the back of the cardboard, as well as his beard being the coffee stir wrapper. I love the way this one turned out, and it made me really happy to use some of my inspiration and media to create this piece. This one is a piece I think you all are really going to enjoy. At the very top of its hat is a pressed leaf that I pressed myself and covered in glue to give it that glossy sheen. Various mixed media paper, cardboard, construction paper with Sharpie, really giving it a homemade look, something that I could see in a video game. He's got a jetpack as well as some bouncy shoes. Overall, a really cool one. This is one that makes me laugh every time I see it. It's got a dual color combination of that blue and tan. He has 3 eyes and little square teeth, as well as a unibrow and squiggly hair at the top. The unibrow and hair are glue that I dried and then peeled off and then glued to this piece and used Sharpie to make it more bold. I could see this guy in Monsters, Inc. or some kind of monster movie. Just a really, really funny looking piece that I hope you enjoy. I wanted to go bold with the colors on this piece. Use lots of yellow to make certain features pop out. This woman is wearing a dress and has some flowy hair that's moving with the wind, kind of looking like this piece is in motion. It's pretty abstract, but you can tell it's more of a human form, and that's the kind of art I like. Something that you can make your own interpretation and form your own conclusions about, but kind of see where I'm coming from in the purpose of the creation. Next up, this one, my inspiration comes from a court jester or something in the medieval times, very fancifully dressed, or maybe even an opera singer, very up to your interpretation on this one, what you want it to look like. I really like the eye on this piece, how that turned out. That's one of my favorite parts, as well as just the crazy combination of colors on this one from various pieces of cardboard really make it unique. This creation is very minimalist, and it looks a lot like Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk. I promise I didn't go for that. It just happened to work out like that. The arm is a coffee stir that I just cut and made smaller. I did a lot of layering, and I especially like the three-dimensional aspect of this piece on the hat and the arm. Pretty simple, nothing too crazy, but I think it has a good silhouette as far as the art piece. This one looks very much like a robot, which I really love. It looks like the robot would be your best friend, and that's what I really like about it. Looks like he's very timid, that would be surprised at a lot, but somebody who would be really fun to get along with and would tag along with you. I used a lot of elements on this one: glue, cardboard, wood, that all came together to make this fun little robot. I'm curious to know what you all think this one looks like, but in my opinion, it looks like a cheerleader, especially with that leaf at the top and the purple fringe below the arms and the overall pose of the piece. Yeah, let me know what you think, but that's what it comes to mind when I look at this one. Pretty simple. One of the first paper pieces of art I did using this collage style. Definitely my favorite piece that I've made, this mouse looking creature. I just love the way this one turned out. I can't describe why I love it so much, but I just do. One of my favorite features on this one is I use bread ties for the tail, and I wound them together to make it thick. And just, yeah, this is just one of my favorite. Nothing more else I can really say, just really turned out well. Thanks again for watching and taking time out of your day. I appreciate any comments or suggestions. Anything you want to see, let me know. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Bye.